Hey, good morning. It's day 2, Tuesday of 20 Books 50K, and just checking in. Just got up and got ready. In a few minutes, I have actually a Zoom meeting with my financial advisor, so I just wanted to hop on real quick and give you guys a quick status update. So yesterday was really fun. We walked around and met a lot of vendors and professionals in the field doing everything from publishing to other author services, formatting and print on demand and cover art. Got to meet some really great cover artists and designers, and yeah, it was just really fun. It was a full day of networking and meeting up with friends and stuff like that. We had dinner last night at Giordano's, which is a deep dish pizza place here in Las Vegas. So between Bally's and a couple of the other hotels, there's this like kind of outdoor, I don't know, promenade area. I don't know what it's called, but it's got a bunch of like restaurants and bars and stuff. And so we went out there and had some delicious deep dish pizza, and I got so full, you guys. I need to remember that a slice of deep dish pizza is not the same as a slice of regular pizza. It's slightly more robust. But anyway, it was really good. We had a great time talking with Mike Massa, Nathan Balliot, Mark Wandry, and Mark Stallings, and just a whole bunch of other people. Kevin Severson, Kevin Eikenberry. I'm gonna miss people if I try to list everyone. So, but it was a really good day. And I got probably about 1,500 words in my sprinting yesterday, so I'm not going to get as many this morning because, like I said, I have that meeting, and then we have opening ceremonies at 9:30. So, but I am going to sit down and do a quick sprint before my meeting with my financial advisor, and then I'm probably going to meet up with Mike Massa and head down to find some breakfast and get going with the day. So. You want to come? I might bring you up. All right, sprint complete, Zoom meeting complete, tiara's in place, let's go. Okay, so I just got back from the opening ceremonies with remarks from Craig Martell and Michael Anderle, and then followed that up with the high-powered authors panel, which was very interesting. It's a lot of what I was expecting already. There were 5 women on the panel, all of whom make over 6 figures, 6 to 7 figures a year from their writing, all indie published. So really interesting stuff. Takeaways. The biggest takeaway that I really got from it is you got to do it your way, right? Which is something that I kind of already knew, or at least had a gut feeling about, but I don't know. It can be a little intimidating because it's like there's no recipe, right? There's no formula that's guaranteed to bring you that success. But that's why we're here, is to gather knowledge and put together a strategy that's individualized to me and make that work. Yeah. So I'm just came back up to the room to refresh my caffeine and grab my notebook. My next panel that I'm going to sit in on is it's about the difference between romance and women's fiction, and so I think I might catch that because I'm interested in those nuances, and then I'm going to get ready for my own presentation at 1. So I'll see you guys in a little while. and now we're gonna have about an hour for lunch. So I'm gonna see if I can meet up with some of my friends and have lunch before doing my presentation. Wish me luck. So my friends are laughing at me because I'm vlogging lunch, but I wanted you to say hi to. Sorry, Mike.
It's all right.
This on you.
I'm not eating yet. I'm out the middle.
There's Mike Massa, and behind you is Nathan Valiant. Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So we're gonna have lunch. I'm having that, which is sweet and sour pork and chow mein from the Pan Asian place here in the fabulous Valley's Food Court. So
Fabulously expensive.
fabulously expensive, fabulously long lines, but you know it's quick and it's here, and hopefully it's not too terrible for us. So yeah, so I'm gonna eat and I'll check in with you guys later. All right, so presentation went great. It was standing room only, which was just mind-blowing. I was totally gonna set the camera up and show, and I totally forgot to because I got so nervous. But I think it went well. People said that it, you know, it was helpful. It was good content for them. So so that's like super exciting. So now I am sitting in my presentation was in a small room. Now I'm sitting in the big room for Kevin Eikenberry's presentation on the azimuth check, which is his term for, he calls it a quick story navigation tool. And so, yeah, so far day 2 has been really, really good. I'm glad that I came. I've learned a lot. And I mean, whether or not I'll come back next year, a lot of it depends on finances, but I definitely see the value. You know, if indie publishing or publishing at all is something that you're interested in doing and you can afford it, it seems like a good con. Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm gonna check out Kevin's presentation and I'll check in with you guys later. All right, good morning. It's day 3 of 26K. It's Wednesday, and yeah, yesterday was a great success. I had a really good time. We had dinner with Dave Butler and Mike Rothman and Dave Weber and some other folks in Mike Rothman's suite. So mostly Bain connected folks, and that was a really good time. It was really fun to kind of get away and you know, talk to people. So that was really great. Had the opportunity to talk with one of my very dear friends, Bridget Correa, and her husband Larry, who I worked with on the noir anthologies. So we had some really good conversations about that. So that was awesome. And yeah, so today I'm going to meet my friend Mike Massa for breakfast, and then we're gonna hit some presentations and see if we can't learn some stuff. You know, that's kind of the big thing here at 20 Books, which I knew like intellectually, but I guess it's just sort of hitting me that how much of an emphasis item. You know, this is really an educational conference for writers, particularly indie writers, but really any writer, because they have presentations on craft, they have presentations on business, they have presentations on marketing, presentations on legalities. You know, so yeah, it's interesting. I'm having a great time. It's great to see my friends, but it's cool to learn some new stuff too. So anyway, day 3, let's get it. Hi Mike.
Hi Casey.
How are you?
I am fine.
How was breakfast?
Amazing, and worth every
really
penny.
Good. It was really good. It was really good. Mike treated me to breakfast. Thanks, Mike. You're the best.
You're welcome. You get next one.
I shall. We'll go tomorrow.
I'm feeling steak, caviar.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I buy the breakfast, you buy the entrees. It seems very balanced to me.
Wait a second. Anyway, we are waiting for a presentation by
Tony Lee,
and it's about writing the end of your story first, basically.
Yeah, working backwards from the big scene at the end.
So,
and he was really good yesterday. If your audience hasn't checked him out, I recommend they give him a look. He does techno thrillers and crime procedurals in the style of Dean Koontz and Lee Childs. But he began in comic books with DC and Marvel, so he's got strong sci-fi fantasy roots.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. All right, well, so we're gonna sit and see what Tony Lee has to say about writing your story from the end, and we'll catch up with you guys later.
Arrivederci.
Bye. Hey guys, so meet my friend Bridget. This is Bridget Correa, also known as the lovely Mrs.
The lovely
Correa.
Mrs. Correa.
Yeah, that's right. Bridget, what do you think? Have you had fun?
Absolutely, it's great. It's so fun to see so many creative people coming together and talking about their passion, and it's really hard not to absorb just the excitement in being creative, and the energy is just really, it's such a positive thing to hear people be excited about the things that they're creating and that they're writing and that they're producing, and it's just always so much fun to be around that just really positive vibe. The vibe
yeah.
is really great.
Yeah,
You're around people who are excited about what they're doing.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree. What are you doing later this afternoon?
Later today, I'm going to be participating in the Proper Care and Feeding of Writers panel. It's generally where you get the partners of writers and creators, and we talk about some of the challenges that come with sharing that space and supporting them while they are creating the products and the stories and the artwork that you love.
So you guys, I've heard stories about this panel that it gets quite real. So I'm super excited. All right, well, we'll check in with you guys later. Thank you so much, Bridget.